know, that's how niggas end up editors their whole life type. Well, not, I don't want to say that, but I feel like that's how niggas don't grow into becoming like overall directors. And
some editors are extremely creative. Like a lot of the times in like big budget films and shit, I don't want to say this because I want to say one is better than the other in something specific, but a lot of the times the editors are actually more creative than the director.
Because you have to see the storyline.
Yeah, like they're the organizers, and then the editors are typically the people coming in doing like pre-viz and like tech viz and all this stuff, and they're making the technology to shoot your vision, and they're it'd be so detailed.
The director's usually the general idea kind of guy.
It's the daddy of the production.
Yeah, he's like, so this is what I want to do.
And y'all tell me how to do it. How we gonna do this today?
But sometimes you fuck with a nigga like James Cameron.
Yeah.
Who people like.
No.
Go ahead.
James Cameron is one of those niggas that like he knows every job that everyone does, and some people are fearful of their jobs because they think that he knows how to do their job better than him, which is probably true in certain cases. But it's like he's just one of those guys that you just hold to that standard. I really like James Cameron.
Isn't he a composer and everything? Like, don't he he does music for his own shit and everything too?
That I don't know, but probably I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't think if it's James Cameron or who it is.
Did y'all hear the James Cameron rumor? It's old as fuck.
I don't want. Is it bad?
It's kind of disappointing. It's like what could have been type shit.
Okay.
But James Cameron at one point was trying to do a Spider-Man movie in like the 1990s.
I thought you was finna hit us with like a rape allegation. Or something.
No.
I was so
I just want to know how y'all
ready.
feel about this. Like, it's early 90s type shit. He was trying to get a Spider-Man movie done with Leonardo DiCaprio as the lead.
It probably would have been cool.
A
But
young-
it probably wouldn't
a
have been so
young
much.
Young Leo. It's
been-
definitely going to be a young, like, probably fresh off that TV show we were talking about a while
Growing
ago.
Pains.
Probably would have been too ahead of its time.
Which that's
Maybe.
like
People
around
probably
the
wouldn't
blade.
rock with it. They'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" But then it's like one of the things where you don't appreciate it for what it is at the moment
Until
until later.
I don't know how they would have did with the animation back then in the 90s.
Probably
Exactly,
horrible.
yeah.
Like the fluidity of Spider-Man.
Have you seen the first Hulk?
Oh, wait,
I've
you mean
seen
Lou
parts
Ferrigno
of
type
it.
shit? Bro, that's literally just they switched niggas.
It's a nigga.
Let's just get a strong. He was actually an old NFL player, I think, or some shit like that.
I
Like,
don't remember his name.
I know he's deaf in his ear. My grandma used to talk about him all the time.
Well, isn't that why they took so long to make Avatar?
Wow.
Because like I guess like the
It was a bunch of the tech viz.
the CGI and all that stuff wasn't up to par for whatever the time frame he thought of it in the first place. So that's why like the story itself is so like outdated, but the visual effects have to.
The story
I was like,
outdated.
I mean, the story.
That was amazing.
The story is pretty straightforward, not that complex, honestly. But
It's Black history.
It don't gotta be, but it's beautiful. It's
I
black
mean-
history. It's cultural history.
No cap. Indians.
y'all
all
ever
that.
seen Ferngully?
Nope.
Yeah, Fern Gully's boy, that's a
Fern
classic
Gully.
throwback, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's,
He said a gym. I'm alone.
Bruh, that's like
That's-
VHS.
that's what that is. That's Ferngully.
I had
But
that movie
that's what I'm
too.
saying. But basically, my point is like the visual effects is like the best for
I'm about to go
for
watch
its
that.
time frame. Pretty much is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But for me, the story is whatever. But more so the visual effects.
Ferngully.
That's my point. Yeah,
You
Ferngully.
fucked me
Yeah.
up, bro. I ain't hear nothing you said after that. I'm sorry.
I'm still
I'm
thinking about
so
the movie.
alone.
I'm
Bruh.
visualizing
Yeah, you are
that
alone,
shit. I'm
man.
trying to like
Damn.
think
Yeah,
of
that
what Ferngully
one's-
looked like. Even
Bruh.
like, I remember
That's
watching
like
that
hold
movie
on.
like a
That's like the little.
The little fairies, and then
Okay,
they
bet,
had
bet.
they were cutting down the trees, and then the same dude who played the original he voiced that smoke dude.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah.
the smoke. Yeah.
That is, yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
machines and shit were,
Nah,
yeah.
pose.
bruh.
See, I'm out here, man. I'm out here spitting some factual
Damn.
food.
All right, X
You gonna
got
see the
one.
characters,
You know what I'm
X got one. You still
You
ain't
should-
watch Martin.
It's all right. I know who Martin Lawrence is.
Yeah, with the bat. Yeah.
That is familiar.
Like,
Damn.
bruh, I remember watching this as a kid, dog. I think
I
that's
know
the
you're talking
second
about
one.
a cartoon.
I think that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
second
that's
one.
But you know that-
That's familiar.
That's one of the movies that they used to play as a kid. Well, at least
Like
my
Oliver.
time
all
as
that
a
shit.
kid anyway, in like elementary
He-Man.
school. You play it in elementary school when the kids like, or you get a substitute or something and
No
they don't really have
bull.
nothing to teach you.
That's literally that's
They'll
where I
play
saw that
Fern
shit.
Gully.
Bro. Yeah, bro. I remember seeing that shit in school. Like,
yeah, you
Look
watch that
at-
shit in school. Niggas be
I
like,
wish
that
I
shit
knew.
But basically, the story of Ferngully is like damn near identical to Avatar.
somebody coming in
I
destroying.
think
More-
Avatar is
more-
white
better.
or
people come
le-
and destroy the forest, and the fairies are like, "Nah, we live here. We're trying to protect it."
More or less, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't like how you oversimplify.
I am
Avatar.
oversimplifying it, but that's what it is.